Yeah, Alok, can you start? Just a small
Yes, sir.
introduction about
Yes,
you
sir.
and what you do and what your future planning, what you want to be in future, right? Just 1 minute.
Good morning, sir. First of all, thank you for giving me this opportunity to introduce myself in this platform. My name is Alok Das. I'm basically from Rayada. I've done my early education from SSBM Rayada. I'm then completed my intermediate from BBRC Barampur.
Keep it
I
small.
did my
Keep it small. Not too much,
uh,
very small.
I
What
did
you're
my
doing and
graduation
what is your future planning?
did my graduation in chemistry and education from CUTM and Andhra University. I recently completed post graduation in Rayada College. I'm a very self-motivated and hardworking person. I have 1 year experience as a freelancer. At present, I'm preparing for civil service examination to become a civil servant. That's
Good, very good.
all about me. Thank you.
Okay. Mr. Alok, you are speaking as if you're reading. Just make it energy, full of energy, right? Okay, good. Next, Lipsa, can you introduce yourself?
Good morning, sir.
Yes,
I'm I'm Ms. Samay Sahu, and I'm preparing for government examination now.
very good.
Uh,
Good. Okay, next. Next, please. Yes, go ahead. Abhilash, can you introduce yourself?
Uh,
Just 1 minute introduction. Abhilash, can you hear me?
uh,
Okay, please go ahead.
Good morning, everyone. I
Yes,
am Abhilas from Bhubaneswar, and I am preparing from UPSC. Thank you.
good, very good. Okay, so today we are full with enthusiastic youth mass of our country, right? Okay, Ariman, don't share your screen, and during the class, don't try to do it. Otherwise, I have to block you, right? Try to focus on the value of the class and don't try to do here and there these things. Don't try to experiment here. Okay, otherwise I have to block you. Ariman, don't set the screen, otherwise I will block you. Okay, very good. So we have two more, Ariman and Ansuman. Can you introduce yourself, Ariman and Ansuman? Okay, later I will come to you. A very good morning to all of you. We are here today because there is a purpose. Do you know what's the purpose? Behind everything, there is a purpose. Why you are here. Do you know what happens? Before I start the class, I also thought many times, how shall I conduct the class? How shall I do the training? How shall I pass my information to all of you? There's a huge, fear in me. How shall I do it? Should I do it or should I not do it? But later on, I thought, no, I have to do it. And today we are here. Do you have the same feeling with you? Before you start doing something new, which you have not done earlier in your life, have you got a term named fear? किस किस को fear लगता है? Before you do a new task, do you have the same experience with you? Okay,
Yes.
this is very common to all. You might be thinking, Narendra Modi is there. Before he give a speech, he is not afraid. No, it comes to everyone because fear is inbuilt. Like when you go to buy a laptop or a computer, there is inbuilt, some apps are inbuilt. Yes or no? Like that, fear is inbuilt. When you come to this earth, fear comes with us. So it is inbuilt with every human being. Maybe it is the president of United States of America, or maybe any human being in your life. Everyone is afraid of certain things. किसको क्या fear होता है? That's different issue. But everyone is afraid of these things. And in the world, the greatest fear is one thing, that is fear of public speaking. Do you know this? If you are given an opportunity to speak before an audience, what will you do? Will you accept it immediately and run to the podium and say, I will speak? Will you do like that? Suppose tomorrow you are given an opportunity to speak before 1,000 people. Will you say yes immediately? I will go and I will speak. Will you do it immediately?
No.
No, because this is the greatest challenge in the world. You may become a doctor, you may become an engineer, doesn't matter. You may become an IS officer also. But you see, there are good doctors, there are good engineers, there are good IS officers. Everyone has qualified UPSC, but all IS officers are not same. They are different in their quality, they're different in their behavior, they're different in their work culture, right? Like that. You see, to consult a doctor, you have to travel 500 kilometers sometimes, but you do. Sometimes you have to go to New Delhi to consult doctor. Why you do? Why you go there? Because there is something special with the doctor. There is something special with the engineer. There is something special with the officer. Or there is something special with your friend with whom you communicate every time. कोई दुख आया दोस्त को फोन करो, खुशी आए दोस्त को फोन करो, है कि नहीं? Right? So you have hundreds of friends. Since you are class 1 to your graduation, you have hundreds of friends. But there are selected few, maybe 4 to 5 friends who are very close to your heart, right? And you always interact with them. You always communicate with them. Why? Because there is something special. We don't know, but there is something special with them, right? So the most important thing human being has, that is this speaking ability. In the world, let me give some fact to you. In the world, there are millions of species. I hope you all have read biology, right? Maybe in class 9, class 10, and plus 2, you all have read biology. In biology, species means living organisms. There are millions of living organisms on this earth. But how many organisms dominated this earth? Before millions of years, it was dinosaur. We all seen Jurassic Park. And now, in this modern era, there is only one species who is dominating this world. And who is that species? Yes, I can't hear. Only one species, human beings. Human beings has dominated this world. Why? Can you tell me? Alok and Avlas, any of you, can you tell me why human being is the only species who is dominating this world, not other animals? You can unmute yourself.
Human beings have
Thinking.
themselves analyzing and self-memorizing ability. This is their ability.
Could you keep it short? Okay, Avlas, what's your view on that?
Intellectual ability.
Intellectual ability. Okay, good. Lipsa, what do you believe?
Because of thinking ability.
Okay, good. Thinking ability. Lipsa says thinking. Are
Analyzing
animals
ability.
not thinking? Animals are thinking or not?
Keep-
If you give a roti to a dog, tomorrow again it comes to you.
But the level of thinking is high in human being.
Yes.
And that level of thinking, we can't find that level of thinking in other animals.
Okay.
We have
Avila
developed a
says-
brain.
Yes, good. Avila says intellectual ability.
same.
Yes, that's also true. But what is the most important thing that is with human being? That is speaking. Animals cannot speak except human being. Yes or no? No other animal can speak.
Yes.
No other species can speak on this earth. They are speaking with only 1 or 2 sounds. If you go to cow says wow, that's much only. If you go to crow, it says ka, that much only. Dog barks. It cannot change its barking. It may change the style of barking, sometimes slow and sometimes low and medium high, but only barking is allowed to the dog. But human being has millions of languages. Yes or no? On this earth,
Yes.
you can see we have millions of languages. We can speak any sound. We can utter any kind of sound. We can mimicry the sounds of any animal. Yes or no? That is the gift what nature has given to human being. And that's why human being is ruling the world and no other animal is ruling. Because human being is most powerful because it can communicate, it can speak. I can express my thoughts to you. Look, this is a platform, virtual platform, but I'm transferring my ideas, my thoughts, my beliefs, and adding value to you by speaking. So speaking is the best and the only ability that human being has that transform the world. Without this, nothing is possible. That's why Animal is much, stronger than us. But is animal ruling the world? No. Tiger has muscle power. Tiger has physical power, which is more than us. But tiger is not ruling the world. We are not having those special qualities that is present with animals and other species. You see, there is a lizard, small lizard at home. It can walk on the walls. It can walk on the roof. We can't because gravity is not supporting us. We just walk on the plain road. If it is somehow tilted, we may fall. Gravity is supporting the lizard. That's the greatest gift the lizard has. Snake can go anywhere. And every bird can fly. We can't. Tiger has this, sharp nails. It can hurt us, but we don't have that. So every animal and species is given some special quality that we don't have. But we have one quality that nature is so blessed on us, that is speaking. Speaking is the only quality that is given to human beings, not to other creatures. That's why human being is the only species on this earth who is ruling the world. Clear?
Yes.
Okay. Now, speaking is the best quality that is given by nature to human being. Due to this, we can communicate with each other. Communicate means we can share our thoughts, beliefs, and ideas to other human beings. As a result, today I'm using this internet. Do you know whose invention is it? There was someone, there was a human being who do research on that. And after that, what happened? He gave this idea to others. Think of electricity. There was a scientist who invented electricity. He gave all his thoughts, ideas, beliefs to us, and the whole world is lighting up now. Right? Like that, we have telephone, we have so many inventions. How that inventions came to us? Due to this only. By giving the ideas, thoughts from one generation to another generation. It took millions of years, and today we are the best version of our society, best version of the human being. Right? Good. Okay. Now, when we are equipped with everything, now what to do? How to get success? That's the goal of every human being. Lipsa is preparing for government jobs. Alok is preparing for UPSC and other jobs. Abhilash is also preparing for UPSC and OPSC. Now, the thing is how to get it. The thing is how to get it. There are two ways to get it. One is you have to go to exam. You have to get the exam, write the exam, sit there, face the interview. If you are selected, you will become that. Right? Okay. Writing part and interview. This is the two most important factors for every student. Not only for every student, but for every human being, I can say. Why? Since class one, you have to read and you have to write. Yes. When you go to school, the teacher tells you, read this. He gives you some, assignments at home. And then he takes the exam papers. You have to write the exam. Once you qualify, you are fine. But if you appear for UPSC and big exams, I mean class one post, then interview is there. Interview means they will take a personal interview. 4 to 5 board members are sitting there and you have to answer their questions, right? Then you will be selected on the basis of written test and interview. Now, the question comes, how to get success? Because millions of students are fighting, not one, not two. In India, if there is a post of chaprasi, PM ki post ke liye, nowadays people of MBA, MCA, PhD, they are also applying. Do you know why? Because demand and supply. I hope you all know about economics. When the demand is less, supply is more, there is chaos in the market. When the demand is more, supply is less, there is increase in price. This is the basic phenomenon of economics. I hope you all know this, being preparing for civil services. So it comes to demand and supply. When demand and supply mismatches, then there is chaos. Now in India, what happens? Demand is less. Kitne post aa raha hai? 100 post for OS exam. Then competition is so high. How many students are appearing the exam? Lakhs and millions. Yes or no? Suppose you want to appear IIT test. Lakhs of students. NEET for medical science. Lakhs of students. UPSC to become an IAS officer. Millions of students. Why this is happening? There is mismatch in demand and supply. So in that case, what you need to do, you have to be the best. जो भी करना है तुम्हें the best करना है, then only you can go to the top. Okay, let us take a case study. How many believe that only getting good marks will give you success? How many believe getting good marks only will give you success? You can unmute yourself and you can speak. Look, let's make the class interactive. It is not the class that I'm only giving you information, because you get information in YouTube, but interactive learning helps you to grow, right? Okay, how many believe getting good marks, having a good career is the only criterion to become successful in your life? Yes, Abhilash, do you believe so?
No. It is not the only criteria to.
Yes, it is
achieve
one of the
success in
criteria.
life.
Yes, it is one of the criteria. Means there are so many criteria. Out of that, getting good marks, having good career is one of the criterions to become successful in your life. Okay, good. To believe having wealth or money, parental property is the only criteria to become successful in your life. Do you believe this? No, this is also not the criterion to become successful in your life. But what you believe is the criteria to become successful in your life? If these are not the criteria to become successful in your life, what you believe is the criterion to become successful in your life? Sidmai, are you there? If you want, you can open the video so that it will be interactive for you. Okay, who can answer? What is the criterion to become successful in your life? There are so many.
There are many criteria like
But
money.
what is the
also,
most important? What is the most important
reading.
you think for you? Because it may differ from person to person. According to you, what is the criterion to become successful in your life? Look, when this kind of questions is asked, we think. पहले सोचते नहीं. We don't give time to think. हम क्या बोले? कुछ अगर दिमाग अच्छा नहीं है, मतलब we feel somehow hazy. YouTube में जाते हैं, कुछ अच्छा वीडियो देख लेते हैं. मोटिवेशन टॉक सुन लेते हैं हम लोग. And then if wow, I get relaxed. But we don't give pressure to our brain. And that videos are just giving chocolate to babies. Baby cries, I will not go to school. मम्मी बोलती है, अरे बेटा स्कूल चला जा, एक चॉकलेट दे दूंगा तुम्हें. Wow, baby becomes happy. बेबी फिर से आ गया, अगर मैं बोला नहीं होमवर्क नहीं करूंगा, I will not do the homework of maths. मुझे डर लगता है मैथ्स से या इंग्लिश से डर लगता है. मम्मी से एक तुझे मैं एक पिज्जा दे दूंगा, ऑर्डर कर दूंगा अभी पिज्जा. Please do the homework. Baby does it. Baby, this way we are brought up. We are not given the real value. That is why today, when core questions are asked, we are unable to answer. Fact पूछते तो बोल देंगे हम. Fact कैसा? Who is the father of King Ashoka? We can tell it. When the war of Panipat took place, we can answer that. These are facts. Anyone can give the fact. And today, after using Google, there is no need to took these things in your memory. Some things you need to keep in memory, but after Google and this internet has come, many things there is no need to put it in your memory, because you can access it within fraction of seconds. Right. So the core question, core value of life, how to become successful in any field. I'm not talking about you're getting jobs. Okay. You think becoming IAS officer, you will get everything in your life. Do you believe that? Suppose you become IAS, Lipsa, Alok, Abhilas, they become IAS officers. They do top in UPSC exam. Okay, once this is over, is it finished? You become successful in your life? You become successful? No, not true. Because success is a journey. It's not a destination. You become IAS officer means you have achieved one step. That is not final. But when people think, wow, once I become IAS officer, it's fine. I can do anything. I can get everything in my life. Right? This is what we believe. We always think of only one goal. मुझे IAS बनना है. बन जाओ. But you see recently, Tina Dabi, you might heard about the news. She was the topper of 2015. Tina Dabi was the topper of 2015. Once, now she did her second marriage. First marriage she did with an IAS officer. Now she left him, and now she get married to another IAS officer. So, was she happy with the first one? Not. Now, is there any guarantee that she will be happy with the second one? No guarantee. Not at all, because whom she get married earlier was also an IS officer. Whom she gets married now is also an IS officer. So it is not guaranteed that she will become successful or she will become happy with the second one also. So becoming an IS officer is one of the success of your life, one of the criterion of your life, but it doesn't guarantee you success or happiness, right? So you have to do happiness or success in your lifestyle. Means every time, whatever you do, I don't say that, suppose you're spending time with your friends, make it so excited, make it so meaningful, make it so valuable that you will feel as if I'm successful in my life. Today, this interaction is going on, this class is going on, make it so valuable. Let's make it so interactive, make it so valuable that we can learn many things from here and we can feel, wow, that 1 hour I spent with my friends was really amazing. Wow, it is so great. That 1 hour was so learning. I've learned so many things in my life. I've learned so many facts in my life that I can apply in my life also. This should be the aim. But we feel मुझे आयस बनने ही खुशी मिलेगा. आयस बनूंगा तभी मैं खुश होऊंगा. But बनने के बाद, is there any guarantee? No. Most people tell you this. बन जा आयस, अरे यार पैसा मिलेगा, पद मिलेगा, प्रतिष्ठा मिलेगी. Yes, you will become successful. Of course, you will. But that is not the only criterion in your life, right? Become successful in each and every step of your life. Then only you can feel the meaning of your life, right? Okay. To become successful in your life, basically 2 things are important. You are writing the exam. Exam में क्या लिखते हो? What you write in exam? You are communicating with the examiner. Yes or no? The man or the professor or the teacher who is evaluating your answer sheets, he does not know you personally. Does he? No. He has not seen you. वो तुम्हें देखा भी नहीं है. But he is listening to you by your words. Whatever you have written, by reading it, he is judging what kind of personality you are. Right? Once you pass the exam, written test, when you go for vivas, then also the examiner reads you directly personally. So there are 2 kind of interactions. One is written and another is oral. Oral means by this conversation, and written means you're writing. You're writing the thoughts, beliefs, values in the paper, and that examiner is reading that, and he is thinking what kind of personality are you, and accordingly he gives marks to you. Right? The most important thing is communication skill. It may be through in the form of written or it may be oral form. But what you do? Oh, by heart kar do physics ke formula, by heart kar do maths ke formula. It will not work until unless you have experienced that. You are given information, it will not work until unless you experience that. Information asked me, coming here information ki, is there any depth of information? No. When I was in college, I had to appear on inter-university, competition, debate competition. I had to travel to Bhubaneswar to participate in that inter-university competition. Do you know what happened? There was no books with us. The topic was role of corporates in development of India. I was a science student, so I do not have, that basic idea about corporates. So I had to depend on my economics lecturers, some other seniors to get data about that. But now you people are free birds. Just clicking the button, you will get everything. There is information in YouTube. There is information in Quora. There is information in Google. But are you using it? Are you using that information appropriately? I'm sure you're not using it appropriately. You're using it, but not appropriately. Why? Very important. You don't experience. देखो आज मैं तुम्हें पूछूंगा कि in class 5, tell me one memory of your life. You can tell one memory. You can tell me 2 memories. You can tell 3. Hardly 5 to 10 memories. After that, no memory. Why? You spend 1 year with your friends, but you have only 5 to 10 memories. Why not others? Because you did not have experienced those things. जो तुमने experience किया होगा ना, suppose कोई picnic गए थे. In that picnic, you and your friends interacted with each other. You hit with stones. You fought with each other. You slapped with each other. You enjoyed with each other. You jumped to each other. Those memories you can remember. But if I ask you what was the second chapter of your history book, no, I don't know. If I ask you what is the second chapter of maths, you can't tell. What happened on a specific date, you can't tell. But you remember certain things in your memory for whole life. Class 5 को जो पहले first day में you went to school and class teacher came and asked you to solve a problem on the blackboard. You remember it every time. Is it no? You remember it for the whole life because at that time you are not given information. You are experiencing that. You experience that. When you go to blackboard before 50 students, you are afraid. Your hands are shaking, but you still solve the question and the class teacher says, "Oh my God, you are the best boy in the class," and he hugged you and says, "Yes, you have done best. You have done the best thing of your life." You remember those things. Why? Those are experiences of your life. And nowadays experience is missing. That's why हम इंसान तो बन गए, but we don't have human values. We are human beings without human values. Values नहीं है हमारे पास. And Gandhiji has rightly pointed out, politics without principle is a sin. ऐसे ही human being without human values is just a body, nothing else. It's just a biological body like other animals. No feelings, no values, nothing at all. Right? So in order to come out of these things, what you need to do, we have to master certain skills in our life. Dekho, suppose you go to a picnic. In picnic, there are 50 students, but out of those 50, there are 4 to 5 that are dominating. Right? In a class, if you go to any class, maybe its size is 40 students to 80 students. In that class, hardly 5 to 6 students, they are dominating. Have you ever experienced that?
Yes.
It may be you or it may be others, but not all 50 are dominating the class. Only 5 to 10 students are dominating the class. Any institute you go, maybe IIT, maybe IIM, maybe your class in a small village. Fact is, only 5% students, only 5% people dominate the world. Think of Modi ji, chai wala, no formal education, no family background, nothing. He's ruling the world, not India. I'm telling you, he's ruling the world now, not India. Why? The war shows his personality. When Russia attacked Ukraine, you see NATO and US and all other European leaders, they're focusing Modi ji. Please help to stop the war. Why? Because he has some special skill. उनके पास एक special skill है. No IIT, not from IIT, not from IIM, not master's degree, not from a big family background, nothing. A very common ordinary man, a very poor human being, but today he's ruling the world. Why? You see, before Modi ji, India has seen many prime ministers, like even Dr. Manmohan Singh. He's one of the best economists in the world. He took classes in Oxford University and Cambridge universities. But Modi ji, without any good formal education, without any background, he ruled everything. His majority, his popularity has gone up. Why? He has one skill in him. And what is the skill? Speaking skill. He speaks in such a way. Whenever he comes to Odisha, he says Jai Jagannath. Whenever he go to US, he says my brothers and sisters of America. Yes or no? That skill is important for everyone to become successful, because either you're speaking or by writing, you are expressing your thoughts, you are expressing your ideas to someone else. If you're writing in answer sheet, you are communicating your ideas to the examiner. When you are preparing a video like this before me, like what I'm doing, I'm communicating my thoughts, ideas before you 6 people, right? And if you go to give a speech in public place, what you do? You are expressing your thoughts and ideas before the people. What Gandhiji did before independence, he gave the message for us. He gave the message of independence to other people, and people get inspired. देखो तुम्हारे family में, think of your family. There are people, if he says everyone obeys, but if you say people are not obeying you, why? In every family, there are some people, maybe a small baby or maybe an old one. If he says everyone obeys, everyone says yes, yes. But if you say you are not being accepted, why? This is the secret. Once you find it, you will become successful and no one can stop you in your life. Okay. So There are so many criteria to become successful in your life, but there is one criteria that is a must for you: how you can communicate with others, and most importantly, how you can communicate with yourself. When you think of public speaking, हम सोचते हैं कि अरे मुझे एक बड़ा सा स्टेज मिलेगा. In that stage there must be 10,000 people. It is packed with 10,000 people, VIPs at the front row, maybe Modi ji or some other ministers on the front row. And then when I will get the opportunity to speak, I'll be happy. Generally, it's a dream for everyone, even for me also. We feel like that. But speaking and public speaking is, our day-to-day activity. हम हमेशा बोलते हैं. Yes, either by speech or by message. सुबह उठे, WhatsApp, wow, किसने मुझे बर्थडे विश किया, I just say thank you. है कि नहीं? So expressing your thoughts, ideas, values, either by written form or by speaking form, is called as communication. And that is the value human beings has specialized. They are ruling the world. They are the species ruling the world. So today, this was the background. I just wanted to give you the message, what is important for your life. That's why today I'm here. Okay. Fear. Before that, I have told you one word that comes with everyone is fear. Everyone has some kind of fear. Everyone, me, you, and everyone. We all have fear. What's the fear? The fear is different for different human beings. There are different kind of fears in the world, but the most important fear which many people have is speaking before an audience. This is called glasophobia. This is called glasophobia. What is glasophobia? Suppose you are in a class, teacher says, come, Abhilash, come, give a presentation before 50 students. Now you feel, think twice. Shall I go there or not? अगर मैं जाऊंगा कुछ गलत हो गया तो अरे यार हंसेंगे मुझ पर लोग. Many thoughts comes to you. ये तो शुरुआत है, उसके बाद और बड़ा थॉट आएगा, अरे यार मुझे सब चिढ़ाएंगे, अरे मजाक उड़ाएंगे. So many things comes to us. It doesn't happen, but we feel like that, right? If someone gives an opportunity to address your community, सब तुम्हारे घर में शादी वादी चल रहा है, someone comes, tells you to please go to the stage and give a briefing on the wedding, all the things. You say, no, I can't do this. Yes or no? Many people, not only you, in the world, around 70 to 80% people have this fear. Most common fear is glasophobia, means speaking before others. That's why what happens? We are hesitating to speak before others, right? So now I just want to tell you things that why fear comes to us. There are so many reasons. Among those, one is genetic tendencies. Genetic tendencies means from parents, some comes to us, that is genetic tendencies. Maybe environmental. Environment means in your school, you never speak. कभी तुमने स्कूल में फैमिली में बात ही नहीं की किससे. You are not given the opportunity to talk to other new people. Then what happens? It comes with you naturally that you cannot speak immediately before others. You see small babies, kids, English medium school में आजकल तुम देखो छोटे-छोटे बच्चे होते हैं, they can speak fluently than you. Why? Every time they have to give presentation. हर रोज उनको एक presentation देना पड़ता है. Then what happens? Wow, they become familiar to that. They become familiar to that. They get the environment to speak what you are not getting. Then the third thing, psychological. Psychology means यार कुछ ऐसा हो जाएगा, वैसा हो जाएगा. Those are psychological things. Actually, which doesn't happen. And second thing, prior experience. Prior experience मतलब पहले अगर तुमने कहीं बोला है, कुछ गलत हो गया, people say something wrong about you. Now you believe, अरे यार, now I will not speak, because it is your past experience that drags you from speaking. These are the basic criterions due to which you are afraid of public speaking, and ultimately you are not getting success in your life, right? Now, why you should speak? The benefits. I must tell you the benefits. Why you should speak? देखो तुम बोले सर मैं तो लिख लूंगा, बोलने से क्या होता है? कुछ नहीं होगा. एग्जाम के लिए लिखना पड़ता है. Yes. कहां से लिखोगे? You need the thoughts. You need the belief. You need the mindset. तुम्हारे पास अगर thought होगा, belief होगा, then you can either speak or you write. It doesn't matter. मेरे पास आज clarity है. I know what are the benefits of public speaking. I know what is the problem with public speaking because I have taken coaching from international coaches. That's why there is clear. There is no PPT. I don't have any PPT. I just speak from my heart because it's inbuilt. मेरे अंदर है अभी. Before some years, it was not with me. And I am educated completely with my regional language. But today I have command over my language, I have command over my thoughts, beliefs, frequencies. That's why I can speak. So I mean to say that what are the benefits? अगर तुम्हें why पता नहीं चलेगा, why has to do this, you will not do it. So first benefit is career advancement. देखो जिंदगी में everyone wants a good profession, noble profession. कोई भी फील्ड में जाए. You think of Tendulkar. Do you know what the qualification Tendulkar? Anyone? Is Tendulkar a good, scholar? Was he a good student during his studentship?
No, only 10th class.
No, he was not a good student. His academics is very poor. He got less marks than his other students in the class. But why today he's god of cricket? Because he focused his career in cricket. And you see how he speaks in English when he was taken interview. कैसे बोलते हैं वो लोग? Interest in sports. They speak very familiarly, very good, very gentle way. Because he was not a good student. He doesn't know English better, but he is trained by someone. उन्हें किसी ने train किया है. He was given coaching to do that. So anything you are afraid of your life, you can do it. You need coaching. You need a mentor, a person who can guide you properly. Then it's all possible for you, right? So career advancement. सबको career में आगे जाना है. We middle class people basically we want government jobs because we don't have enough money to invest in business. So the only thing what you can do in our life is we must earn money, and to earn money, government job is the only criterion. By showing your talent, you can get it. Second thing, it boosts confidence. देखो तुम्हें कोई काम करने से पहले one thing is very important, that is confidence की जरूरत होती है. Confidence कैसे आएगा? Until unless you do. If you do public speaking, it builds your confidence. बहुत important चीज है. तुम देखो जिंदगी में जो भी आज सक्सेसफुल है ना, they are best speakers, they are good speakers. You just analyze the biography of many good people. Anyone, Mahatma Gandhi to Martin Luther King in US, and you go read history of all good people. They are good speakers, good public speakers. Once you speak, once you hone the ability, you will get confidence, boost confidence. Once confidence comes, everything is possible for you. Third thing, critical thinking. Abhilash has said analytical thinking, critical thinking. Ask it at me. This is important. देखो ह्यूमन बीइंग कैसे सोचता है? अपने एक्सपीरियंस से सोचता है बेसिकली. अगर मैं तुम्हें फोटो दिखाऊं एंड आई विल टेल यू टू स्पीक समथिंग ऑन दैट, तुम क्या बोलोगे? अपने एक्सपीरियंस में जो है वही बोलोगे तुम. बट इफ यू शो दिस फोटो टू द सन ऑफ अंबानी, he will speak different. They said no. So it will help you to think critically. Third thing, personality development. जब तुम बोलने जाते हो ना, you are not speaking. Your eye contact, your body movement, your small micro changes in your body, everything changes. So it helps you to enhance your personality, and that's the most important thing. तुम जहां भी जाओ, लोग तुम्हें कैसे recognize करेंगे? They will not ask you what is your mark, how many money you have in your bank. They will first judge you according to your personality, right? So personality grows, improves when you master public speaking. Next, communication skill. What is communication? The message what I want to tell to you, that is communication. The way, suppose मैं चाहता हूं कि तुम मेरे लिए कोई छोटा सा काम कर दो. जा मेरे लिए काम कर. Will you do it? No. But if I say, could you please do it for me? You will say yes, 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 sir. Why not? तुम ट्रेन में ट्रैवल कर रहे हो, बस में या प्लेन में जा रहे हो, यू नीड ए पेन. सपोज पेन नहीं है तुम्हारे पास, साइड में कोई अच्छे से सर या मैडम बैठी है, तुम बोलोगे मैडम जी पेन दो. सिविल से लगाऊंगा एक थप्पड़. What if I say, ma'am, could you please give me your pen for 5 minutes? Wow, why not? She will give it to you. So this is when you want to speak, when you master public speaking, you will have the ability to communicate with others, communicate with the examiners. देखो यूपीएससी में कैसे क्वेश्चन आता है? फैक्चुअल क्वेश्चन नहीं आ रहा है, एनालिटिकल क्वेश्चन आ रहा है. जैसे तुम्हारा मोरल वैल्यूज का क्वेश्चन आ रहा है, व्हाट इज द मोरल वैल्यूज क्वेश्चन आ रहा है. उस क्वेश्चन को यू कांट राइट बाय यूजिंग इंफॉर्मेशन. You have to put your inner experience and value system. उस लिखोगे ना, then only you will get good marks, right? By reading books you can write it. You have to write it by your own experience, by your own thoughts, ideas. Next, देखो तुम कहीं पे जाते हो, maybe a meeting, maybe a function, maybe your classmates meet. Some people who dominate, as I have told you, how they dominate. When you speak better, people recognize you. People come to you, say, hello, I'm this. Would you like to be friendly with me? Or can you give me your WhatsApp number so that we can get in touch? Yes or no? It happens with many people. Not only you, with many people it happens, right? So you will get new connection. New connection means you will get new friends. I mean, doesn't friend means only your classmates? Look, I had been to Delhi last year to attend a public speaking meeting. And there, I got opportunity to meet with deans of universities, good professors. And today, when I ring them, they are helping me. One is from Pune. He's an international marketer. He helped me with getting some softwares and everything. So न्यू सोशल कनेक्शंस देखो आज के टाइम में रिच कौन है जिसके पास जितने अच्छे लोग की टीम है मोदी जी क्यों अच्छे डिसीजन ले रहे हैं बिकॉज ही हैज गॉट सम गुड पीपल उनके टीम में अच्छे पीपल है लाइक दैट इन योर टीम इन योर फ्रेंड लिस्ट if you have good people, suppose a doctor is in your team, an engineer is in your team, a software engineer in your team, then what happens? कोई भी तुम्हारा प्रॉब्लम हो you can ring to them directly and you can get help immediately. So social connection comes when you can speak better, when you speak good, when people believe you are a good speaker. Next, most important thing, देखो हम होटल में जाते हैं कुछ खाते हैं, what you feel? Self satisfaction होता है ना. कोई गरीब को तुम 10 रुपए दे दो कितना अच्छा लगता है, यू फील सेटिस्फाइड, सेल्फ सेटिस्फेक्शन होता है. रात को सोते वक्त अगर तुम कोई अंधा आदमी है रोड क्रॉस नहीं कर पा रहा है, यू हेल्प हिम टू क्रॉस द रोड, हाउ यू फील, कैसा एक्सपीरियंस हो रहा है, वाओ, यू कांट एक्सप्रेस इट. इवन इफ यू गेट 1 लाख रुपीस यू विल नॉट गेट दैट सेटिस्फेक्शन. वंस यू हेल्प समवन यू विल गेट दैट सेटिस्फेक्शन. सो मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट, व्हेन यू स्पीक बेटर, व्हेन यू कम्युनिकेट विद अदर्स बेटर, व्हेन अदर्स फॉलो यू, you feel satisfaction. And that is priceless. That is priceless. And the most important thing is you can build leadership skill. You can build leadership skill. When you dominate, when people follow you, when people believe you, when people listen to you, you are a leader. You are a leader, you lead others. Suppose you have to take the class to do, Swachh Bharat, safai wala kaam karna hai. How can you tell your friends that let us come and we will clean our surrounding? कैसे करोगे? If you have good public speaking, if you have good communication skill, you can do it. Like that in family, you have to take critical decision. How to do that? If you have the ability, you can convince them and you can become successful in your life. I don't mean to say that, you will become the top success in your life, but every time you will get success, then you will become very happy, satisfied, right? And most important thing is that you can change, you can bring a transformation in society. क्यों? तुम्हें लोग सुनेंगे. When people, देखो तुम कुछ लोगों को फॉलो कर रहे हो, maybe in YouTube, maybe in Twitter, maybe in Instagram. Why are you following him? Because you love them, because you like what they say. जो मैसेज वो डाल रहे हैं, you love it, you like it, that's why you're following them, right? If someone is giving some errant values, those anti-social values, will you follow him? You will unfollow. कोई इंडिया के विरुद्ध में कुछ लिखेगा, he will say Jai Pakistan, will you follow him? No, you will unfollow them, because you don't resonate, you will not resonate with them. So once you master public speaking and communication skill, the world is yours. You can do anything. मैं आज बोलूंगा जाओ मोदी जी को चिट्ठी लिखो. How many will say yes immediately? Right now I will say, I will give 5 minutes, write a 20 sentence letter to Modi ji. What you will say? Will you say yes immediately to me? You first think, yeah, क्या लिखूं first? Why shall I write? Okay, now you get the importance. My qualification not that good. I was not a very good student, but when I went to Delhi, I got opportunity to share the stage with one of the best deans, principals, professors, and film stars, because I can speak. मेरे पास एक ही skill है, that is public speaking. I do not have any other skills. I don't have money too much like Ambani. I don't have a good bright career from IIT or IIM, but I have the skill that drive me to meet with other people, to share the stage with people of high potential value. Like that, if you have this skill, public speaking, communication, you can go anywhere. Maybe tomorrow you also qualify UPSC. When you're training, the trainer will first recognize who is the best human being in the class. Whenever you go, wherever you go, you will be recognized by society, you will be recognized your friends, you will be given value by other people, even in a street, in your society, everywhere, even in family, including your family, right? Get my point? So these are the facts I just wanted to tell you to hone public speaking. Most importantly, okay, public speaking cannot be learned in one class. Do you believe possible? In one class is possible? No, it's not possible. It's a continuous practice. हर रोज में practice करना है. Then only it's possible. So how to start? I have a plan for this. If you agree, it's okay. I'm going to create a Facebook group for this, and there I will give a topic every day. मैं एक topic दे दूंगा तुम्हें. In that topic, you have to make a video of 2 to 3 minutes. Only 2 to 3 minutes, ज़्यादा नहीं. And you have to post the video in the Facebook group. So क्या होगा? Lipsa can see Alok's video, Alok can see Abhilash video, Abhilash can see others videos, and I will give rating on that. I will give you where you have to improve. Will it be fine? ये सही रहेगा?
Yes.
So every day you will देखो human being ऐसा इंसान है ना, एग्जाम है तो 12 घंटे पढ़ेगा, एग्जाम नहीं है तो 2 घंटे भी नहीं पढ़ता है. Do you agree? When there is exam, you complete whole night. Exam नहीं ना. So human being works when he is given the task. Task नहीं है तो काम. I think I will give a topic to you. General topic, not specific topics. General topic. On the topic, you have to make videos for 2 to 3 minutes. 2 से 3 मिनट ज़्यादा नहीं. Minimum 2 to 3 minutes. And then you upload the video in the Facebook group. तो क्या होगा? जब भी तुम चाहोगे ना तो फर्स्ट वीडियो के साथ सेकंड वीडियो you can also watch. WhatsApp में भेजोगे, it will be deleted. The Facebook group, when you post the video, and then I will give you comments. कहाँ पर तुम्हारा improvement करना है, कैसे बोलना है, those things I will tell you. And in each class, I will give you value. कि कैसे start करना है, कैसे उसको ending करना है, what to tell. क्या होगा? This process. फिर ये होता जाएगा. And you see, I will challenge you. The first video and the video you make after 10 days will be different. Certainly, I will guarantee you. Because I have seen change in many people. Small babies, when they come at the first video, they say, oh, but at 10th video, there's somehow confidence. After 30 videos, you will be more confident. And after 30 videos, if I say, speak now, you will speak now, without any thought. Get it? Good. Okay, good. So this is the format I just want to tell you. And before that, every day I will make 1 or 2 YouTube videos and I will send to you. Watch the video. You will learn what is and how to speak. मैं तुम्हें कुछ data दे दूंगा, उसको information दे दूंगा. You can also collect data or information from YouTube. Doesn't matter. But in this way, we will grow. देखो एक पेड़ को ना तुम 10 लीटर पानी एक दिन में दे दोगे, it will not survive. But if you give half liter water 20 days, it will survive. Yes or no? That is my policy. I mean to say, just give 2 to 3 minutes to yourself. अगर 2 मिनट को वीडियो बनाओगे ना, you need 30 minutes. तुम्हें पहले रिसर्च करना पड़ेगा. You have to do research कि क्या मुझे बोलना है. After that research, you will filter. क्या क्या मुझे 2 मिनट में कवर करना है. You will do filter. Then तुम इसके क्या करोगे? मुझे कैसे बोलना है, skill, how to speak. उसके बाद you have to memory में रखोगे उसको. Then you will deliver. Then you will record. तो इसके लिए 30 to 40 मिनट चाहिए तुम्हें. 2 मिनट की वीडियो के लिए you need 30 to 40 minutes. एंड सोचो, आज तुम रिसर्च नहीं कर रहे हो, पर एवरीडे तुम रिसर्च करोगे, एवरीडे तुम बोलोगे, तो will your personality will improve or not? Will your speaking skill will improve or not? Certainly. And you know, continuation, और उसको बोलते हैं repetition is the mother of every success. तुम जो काम हर रोज रिपीट करोगे ना, then will become success. आज हमने 1 घंटे क्लास लिया, छोड़ दिया, भूल गए, फिर से नेक्स्ट संडे आएंगे, फिर से शुरू हो गया. सीडी प्लेयर देखा था पहले, सीडी था, कॉम्पैक्ट डिस्क बोलते थे. उसको एक बार लगा दोगे, करंट चला जाएगा ना, फिर से स्टार्ट करोगे, पहले से शुरू हो जाएगा वो. एक नंबर से शुरू होगा. 1 घंटा देखा, फिर से बंद हो गया, फिर से शुरू हो गया. हमारा लाइफ ऐसा चल रहा है. सपोज आई टेक ए बुक, मैं एक बुक ले लिया, सपोज कोई बुक है मेरे पास, मैं स्टार्ट करने पढ़ने उसको, पेज 1 पेज 10 तक पढ़ा, रख दिया. नेक्स्ट महीना फिर से पेज 1 से शुरू, 15 पेज तक, अगेन थर्ड मंथ 1 से 15, खत्म ही नहीं होगा कभी. इट नेवर एंडिंग प्रोसेस. एक बुक को खत्म करते तुम्हें सारा जिंदगी हो जाएगा, पर खत्म नहीं होगा ये. बट यू कैन डू इट व्हेन यू हैव अ फ्रेंड सर्कल. तुम्हारे पास अगर फ्रेंड सर्कल होगा ना, जो तुम्हें बोलेगा, अलग बोलेगा, अरे यार अभिलाष तुमने आज वीडियो नहीं डाला, क्यों नहीं डाला? अरे बोलेगा, अरे यार नहीं आलोक ने डाल दिया, आई विल डू इट. लिसन, नो, ह्यूमन बीइंग इज अ सोशल एनिमल. सोसाइटी में इंसान रहता है, अकेला नहीं रह पाएगा. तुम कितना भी प्लान करो, एग्जीक्यूट नहीं होता है. तुम सोचो, how many plans you made for yourself? Are you able to implement all?
No.
No, hardly 10 to 20%. because you don't have a mentor. Mentor मतलब कोई तुम्हारे पास कोच नहीं, गाइडेंस नहीं है जो तुम्हें बोलेगा अरे यार do this. Or you don't have a friend circle, close circle, who will say, look, I have done it, do it. By looking whom you will be inspired, right? Getting? So this is one class. I've taken almost 50 plus minutes of you people. Hope I'm able to add value in your life, and hope I'm able to give some insight for your life. मैं तुम्हें कुछ अच्छा चीज बोला हूँ जिसको इम्प्लीमेंट करोगे तो you will get in, awesome result in your life. So for that, I'm creating a Facebook group and I will share the link in the WhatsApp group. Okay, and every day I will give some value. कैसे, how to start, कैसे start करना है, ending कैसे करना है, middle में क्या बोलना है, कहाँ से research करना है. Those things I will be guiding to you, right? And in between, if you find any doubts, any questions, you can ask in the WhatsApp group. Make it live and don't post good morning, good night in the group, because the group will be filled with those messages only. Ask relevant questions. Ask what is important for you, and by asking which others can also get benefited. Those kind of questions you must ask, right? Anything you want to add or anything you want to speak, because I will not take much time of your life. Anything, any doubts, any questions, anything you would like to share? How was the class? What should you do? Anything you can ask. Please, Abhilash.
Yes. The class
What-
was very informative to me, and I really enjoyed this class.
Okay. Only enjoyment, no learning.
Learning, enjoyments come from learning.
Yes, that's important. Enjoyment comes from learning, but people take the other way. They go to pubs, bars, they watch, different unsocial channels in the YouTube. They say, I'm enjoying my life. It's a no. But learning gives the real enjoyment in life. That's good thing you pointed out. I will tell it in the next class. Good, very good. Thank you. Anything you'd like to know more? Anything you want to ask me? Okay, good, Alok, for you.
This was a very good class, and the moral of the class, in my way, is communicate to connect.
Yes, very important thing. If you want to connect,
Yes.
others communicate. No connection is possible without communicating. Good, very good. You see, Abhila said one thing, Alok said something. Is it possible without thinking? Can be possible? Okay, Lipsa, are you there? Lipsa, are you there? Okay, no matter. So it's really, I'm also thankful to you people because you have given me an opportunity to tell you what I know. And in this process, what happens? ज्ञान को बांटोगे ना, कम बढ़ेगा वो. धन बांटोगे तो कम हो जाएगा, पर ज्ञान को बांटोगे ना, बढ़ेगा वो. When I communicate with you people, in this process, I also learn too many things. Abhila said, learning is enjoyment. Enjoyment comes from learning, very important thing. And Alok says, communicate to connect. Wow, very great learnings. It's also learning for me also. जानते हो सत्संग का मतलब क्या होता है? What do you mean by सत्संग? लोग बोलते हैं सत्संग मतलब राम कृष्ण भजो या फिर जीसस को बुलाओ या फिर मोहम्मद को बुलाओ. People believe that is satsang. No, this is the real satsang. When two or more people sit together, brainstorm, discuss ideas, how to improve in your life, how to do something for the society, that is satsang. यही सत्संग है. पर इसको हमने wrong way में ले लिया. Okay, thank you all. If you have any doubts, anything, would you like to share anything about this? Make a short video. अभी का अभी class खत्म होगा. Take your mobile phone because good things starts immediately. अभी करना है. बाद में करूँगा नहीं होगा वो. If you say I will do it later, never. The later never comes to you. Opportunity knocks at your door, but you know what happens? Lazy people say, I was busy with my phone. I was busy in my toilet. They say, I was busy with chatting with my friends. But the successful people, the real people, they grab it. They open the door, say, opportunity, come, come, come. I'm waiting for you eagerly since 10 years. Class 1 से डिग्री तक तुम्हें वेट कर रहा था. आ जाओ भाई. I want to grab you. I want to hug you. But lazy people, successful, unsuccessful people, they say, I was busy. अरे यार noise था मेरे घर में, TV चल रहा था. I could not hear you. So when opportunity knocks at your door, open the door and hug him. Yes, opportunity comes to me. Come to me. I'm there to hug you. Right? So just
Yes.
after I stop this class, take 2 minutes and write. Without writing, don't speak. Always लिखो पहले क्या बोलना है. And then take 2 minutes to tell that what is the learning and what you will do with this learning, and just post it in the group so the others who are in the group, they will know. I will record this and I will say I will post this class, and you will do it. Just take 2 minutes and tell people that what is the learning from this class, so that others who miss the class, they will also get information and they will join next time. So that, you know, what is my mission? My mission is that when I was a little baby like you, I did not have information, I did not have technology. As a result, I could not scale up. But now when we have everything with us, still people are not scaling up their life. I mean to say, I have to create such successful people in the life that they don't need to become IAS officers to be feel happy that मैं जब IAS बनूंगा तब खुश होऊंगा. No, every time you have to be happy, every time you have to be successful. कैसे? कुछ नया सीखा, अच्छा लगा, you feel happy. एक वीडियो बनाओ, पोस्ट करो, wow, क्या, I feel happy. That's what's required, यार. When every moment you feel happy, happiness will come to you automatically. दुखी हो गया, अरे यार मैथ्स पढ़ना है, फिजिक्स पढ़ना है, एसएसटी पढ़ना है, वैल्यू पढ़ना है, ज्योग्राफी में कुछ समझ में नहीं आता, बायोलॉजी पढ़ना है, कैसे ऐसे बनोगे? जो भी पढ़ो खुश बनो. Whatever you read, make it a happy moment for you. Suppose ज्योग्राफी का तुमने कैटेगोग्राफी देखा, make reading, wow, so happy, कैसे बन रहा है ये. बायोलॉजी में तुम स्पेसिस के बारे में पढ़ा, wow, so happy. इकोनॉमिक्स में पढ़ो, अरे यार इकोनॉमिक्स, now I can become an economist. Feel like that. Enjoy every moment of life. Then only you can become successful. Success एक दिन में नहीं आता यार. हर रोज पेड़ को पानी देना पड़ता है. Then only you will grow mangoes. पेड़ डाल दिया, आज के कोचिंग में एडमिशन हो गए, छोड़ दिया, मैंगो ट्री छोड़ दिया, पानी नहीं दिया, no maintenance. Will you get mangoes after 5 years? Never. You have to take maintain करना पड़ेगा ट्री को, चारों ओर उसको जो weeds होते हैं उसको निकालना पड़ेगा. You have to give water every day. Then only after 5 years you will get mango. So this is, now you have put the mango tree. अभी mango tree तुमने लगा दिया, अब उसको पानी देना है, उसको fertilizer देना है, and you have to take care of the tree from other animals. Then only after 5 years you will get mangoes, right? So happy learning. I also learned many things from you people. It's my opportunity to speak before you, to communicate before you, and to present some informative data before you people. And I want we all will grow. Everyone will grow in the society. And by looking your success, you become so successful that you will become like Modi ji. जैसे लोग बोलते हैं ना, चाय वाले से प्राइम मिनिस्टर मोदी जी का नाम पहले आता है. वर्ल्ड में ऐसा कोई लीडर नहीं है like मोदी जी. You know, ट्रम्प था, ट्रम्प के पास करोड़ से रुपए हैं, millions of rupees is there. Every political leader having political background, बाप का बहुत पैसा है. But Modi is the only person without any such parental property, without IIT, IIM background, he became the prime minister of the country and the most successful, most popular prime minister, right? I wish whenever and wherever you go, you become like that. Maybe an officer, maybe an engineer, maybe a human being in society, we will gain that respect by using communication skill and public speaking, right? So let me end this class. Class is ended, learning never ends. Due to time limitations, you have to end the class, but never, and learning never ends. Okay, so we will meet every Sunday 8 a.m. Make it a plan in your schedule. Next Sunday I will tell you, I will give you more value, but immediately after the class, take 2 minutes, do some research, do some writing, and then make a video and post it. Okay, Alok, Avilas, and Lipsa, will you do it?
Yes.
Okay, good. Thank you all. Even if you need any support, you can post in the WhatsApp group so that I can answer you. I can solve your queries. Thank you all. Have a nice day.
Thank you.